Hello guys, welcome to my new video, and let's talk about the page setup and layout in AutoCAD. You can see on my screen I have a residential project open, and I'm going to create a layout for the floor plans. And to create a layout, you need to look at the bottom of your CAD screen. You can see you have a model space where we are right now, and then you have a layout. I do have a default layout right here, but I will create a layout from scratch. You can see this plus sign next to the existing layout. So once you click on that, you will create a new layout from scratch. So let's go to the layout. Let's delete the viewport and create the sheet from scratch. So first we need to do is the page setup. We need to set up the page, the size, and then the CTB, whether we want to see the page in colored or in monochrome. So we'll do all those settings in the page setup manager. So on the layout, if you right click, you will see this dialog box which has an option of a page setup manager. Click on that, and here you will see the existing page setup options, and we will create one from scratch, and I will give it the name of architecture underscore imperial underscore residence. Okay, so now we need to do some setting for the page. So do we need to set the printer? No, because we don't have any connected printer right now. We can set that none. Then we need to set the page size. So we want to create a sheet of A3, which is 17 by 11 inches. We click on that, and what's the plot area that you want to plot? Of course, we are setting the page in layout, so layout is fine there. And then we have a scale which is 1:1, and that is also correct. And here is the one where you set the plot style table, whether you want to see your layout in monochrome, which will be black and white, or you want to see in AutoCAD CTB, which will be in colored, or if you have any existing CTB from your office or firm, you can use that. Here I'm going to use the monochrome CTB. Click on that. The quality normal is fine, and then these plot options are the right one that I need. And below that we have a drawing orientation, and I want to see my orientation as landscape, and hit OK. So now you have this new page setup with all the settings that you need to use for your floor plan. So click on that page setup, and you can see here at the bottom the plot size, which is 17 by 11, which we did. And then we will do set current. So the moment I hit set current, the layout changed because we changed the existing layout to the one that we just created. Now you can close that. So next we want to add a sheet. So I do have a sheet in the block section. So in the insert section we have an insert block section. So you go there, you will find all your blocks, and I have my sheet in block. And if you don't have that one, you can load that sheet, or you can create that from scratch, or the simple thing you can do is you can simply copy and paste your title block from any other project and to this project. So here I'm going to use this one, which is already there. And now I can see this is not at the right size, so no worries, I can always align that. So I know that my sheet size is 17 by 11. So this is my way of aligning the sheet in CAD. You can use the scale option or this way. So I created a line of 17 inch. Then I will simply align my layout. So select the block, hit align. Now pick the first point, place the second point, place, And do you want to align the option? Yes. Hit OK. And here you have your sheet properly aligned with your layout. Now I will move it to the right location. So here we have our sheet properly aligned to our page layout. Okay, so next thing is we want to add a viewport to our sheet so that we can see our views on layout. So for that you can simply use the command which is m view, which means you are adding a viewport. So let's say this one is the viewport, and here you go. Now you can see the floor plan. And what next? So let's give it a scale. So I want to add this scale over here. Let's say I want to see my floor plan at the scale of 1:8 to 1. So and I will make it a little bit bigger so that I can see my floor plan. And now I'm gonna move that inside the sheet. Okay, so if sometimes you feel like you are inside your view but you don't have any space to escape from that view, you can simply enter the command which is paper space. Once you enter the paper space, that means you are out of that model space. But if you want to go inside the model space, you can enter m space, and now you are inside the model space. So now we want to freeze this view, or I would say I want to lock this view. I don't want anybody else to open this view and play with the scale because I've already done all my settings there. So what I can do there is click the viewport, and in the properties dialog box you can see a display locked option. Once you enable that, you won't be able to zoom in and out inside the view. That means your view is locked. So here's how you can set your viewport, and you can copy the existing viewport to add the next floor plan. So I will simply use the copy command, and then I will go to the properties and I will unlock this view first. And when I do that, I will go back to I'll move to the next floor plan, and then in the properties dialog box I will again set the scale. So here we have a scale. First I'll make it 1 and then I will make it 1/8 of inch is equal to 1 feet. So, and I will hit escape. I can set the boundaries of viewport again, and to see the floor plan properly aligned on sheet, I'll use a reference, and I will move the floor plan at right location to align, and then I can do some cleanup and I can make them look organized. So yeah, this is a good way to set your layout if you're a beginner with CAD. And in next video of AutoCAD, I will bring a video on sheet set manager, which will help you to organize all your layout in one project according to different disciplines. And I hope this solve your issue, and I will see you in my next video.